NASA's pioneering fuel cell technology powers a sustainable future. By Satori News. NASA's seminal foray into fuel cell technology in the 1960s has catalyzed the emergence of a robust commercial fuel cell industry. During this time, when fossil fuels dominated global energy consumption, NASA was exploring innovative energy solutions to support lunar missions. The response was to look into fuel cells, a relatively untested concept that promised a more efficient power source than the batteries of the era. At the heart of a fuel cell is a simple yet potent reaction. Hydrogen and oxygen combine through an electrolyte to generate electricity and heat, leaving only water as a byproduct. This clean energy technology captured NASA's imagination as it sought lightweight, reliable, and long-lasting energy sources for space exploration. NASA's Johnson Space Center engineers chose to invest in fuel cells for their superior energy-to-weight ratio, crucial for the lengthy Apollo missions. The organization took an instrumental role in advancing the technology by funding 3 companies to pioneer prototypes. NASA's partnership with these firms didn't just kickstart the use of fuel cells in space, but also planted the seeds for a future industry. One of these companies, initially a part of Pratt & Whitney, evolved into UTC Power and was chosen as the supplier for the Apollo mission fuel cells. With NASA's push and significant investments, UTC Power transformed from a company focused on space technologies into a commercial entity offering fuel cells to the world, now operating under the name High Axiom Inc. The commercial release of its initial fuel cell in the mid-1990s marked the beginning of their market journey. Its latest range of products, shaped by decades of evolution and understanding derived from the space program, was unveiled about 10 years later. Sridhar Kanuri, High Axiom's CTO, underscores the space program's influence, noting that the electrochemistry knowledge that drives current products is heavily rooted in NASA's groundwork. High Axiom's current production sits at approximately 120 units annually, but there's palpable anticipation for growth aligned with increasing government investments. The U.S. has shown a keen interest in employing fuel cells for storing energy derived from renewable sources. This growing government support suggests that High Axiom and the industry at large might soon experience a significant scaling up of production capacities. The legacy of NASA's investment in fuel cells is evident in today's industry landscape. Generations of knowledge, intellectual property, and skilled personnel in the commercial fuel cell industry trace their origins back to the early NASA-funded ventures, as cited by John Scott, NASA's principal technologist for power and energy storage. It's clear that what began as a quest to power space exploration has now morphed into a quest to power our planet's sustainable future. Thank you for choosing Satori News.